just want to go over a couple of things here about anybody out there who might have to face a southpaw. There's no easy answers to fighting southpaws. It's one of the trickiest maneuvers in boxing. The main reason, of course, being is that southpaws spar and have traditionally worked against orthodox right-handed fighters for years. Every day in the gym they see them. They don't see too many southpaws. Right-handers, on the other hand, spar mostly with right-handers, work with right-handers. They see very few southpaws. So when they see them, there's a lack of familiarity with their style and just exactly how you're supposed to attack and defend yourself against a southpaw. The traditional approach to fighting southpaws has been one of two things. One, Dean, step in here. One is that he's gone southpaw. Now, one is that you face up to him squarely and try to hit him with right hands. The only problem with that is that now I'm directly in front of his big gun, which is his left hand. He's directly in front of mine, which is my right hand. So what we have is who's got the biggest punch. That's the situation you don't want to get yourself into. I don't recommend that at all. I much prefer to see a fighter stay over, and this is another traditional way to do it, this is the other way, stay over and keeping his left foot outside of the opponent's right foot, thus putting me in a position like this where I have an angle to throw a left hook underneath or a left hook over the top and try and catch him with one of those punches. If I try to jab him, we've got a crossed swords kind of situation where these things are meeting. It just doesn't work. And then people say, well, then why can a left-hander jab you and you can't jab a left-hander? Well, he's seen you thousands of times. You've seen him very few times. He knows how to maneuver his feet, how to maneuver his body, and get in a position just offset enough to where he can get his jab in. But don't try and jab consistently with a southpaw. If he gets tired, if he starts dropping his hand, then you can go to it. But your best maneuver is keeping on the outside, keeping at long range, staying at least 12 inches, once again, off of his jab, stepping back and let him do some of the leading and bat that punch down. Go ahead. And so I'm batting this punch down. I'm staying back here. I'm not getting a lot done, but I'm not getting hit. And what can I do off of that? I bat this down. Maybe I can get a jab in then quickly. Maybe I can bat this down and hook off of it. Or maybe I can bat this over and hook here. Or I just step outside here, parrying, using kind of a reverse parry or a reverse block with my right hand. Here, just shoving this off enough in this manner to where I can get a punch in. But do not come out and try and trade your big right hand with his big left hand unless his left hand isn't any good. Then you can stand over there and fire away. But you would never want to bank on that. So work to outside of his right foot, keeping your foot out there, circling this way, bat his punches down, think defensively. Think about staying at long range, not getting hit, working off of that, seeing if you can get punches in off of that, scoring punches, and you may be able, at some point, stepping back, stepping outside to get a really hard hook to the body or a hook to the head in, and simultaneously trying to deflect, go ahead and jab now, boom, trying to deflect this so that I get some area here that I can punch into. But whatever you do, do not try and jab with him. All you're going to get is, as I say, what they used to call crossed swords, and you're not going to come out on top. The answer to fighting southpaws is not easy. Those are some of the tips that I have, and at least they're fairly easy to use. It'll put you in a position where you can bat down his good jab and give yourself an opportunity to counter and maybe score some points.